You ever started a routine and it probably lasted you about 3 to 5 business days, maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks, and then you completely fall off? Yeah, me too. Multiple times. If you're new here, my name is Maine. Welcome to Maine Energy, where we talk about all things God, growth, the gym, and getting our life together. If you're not new here, welcome back. So happy to have you again. Welcome to episode 2 of Maine Energy. Let's dive into it. I am the queen. I am the queen of starting over. I kid you not. Me and ChatGPT have created plans every 6 months or every 3 months. Like, it doesn't make any sense. It wasn't until this year, 2026, that I realized that it was because I was trying to build a routine without systems and structure, and also something that did not work for me. You gotta wake up at 5, 6 a.m. and start your day, go to the gym in the morning, have your breakfast, go to work, come home, work on your entrepreneur, business, content, whatever. That don't work for me. So at the beginning of this year, I literally sat myself down in this here room and mapped it all out. I wrote down all the things that were important to me as far as getting my life together, gym, God, growth, goals, right? Then I mapped out what I want my content to look like, what the things I want to talk about in my content, where I want to post this content. Then I sat down, what are my gym goals? How often do I want to go to the gym? What supplements do I want to take? And then I thought about, in a perfect world, what does my day-to-day look like? What does my, keyword, my day-to-day look like? I allowed myself to say, okay, Shamaine, this is what works for you. This is what will make you happy. This is how your energy levels are throughout the day. And this is the system that we're going to stick to so that we can get our goals accomplished this year. And it's really important for you to not come down on yourself and think that you're unmotivated and you're not disciplined. I challenge you to do this. Take a look at your past week. Let's look at last week and look at how you spent your Monday through Friday. What were the consistencies in your day and what were the inconsistencies in your day? And then how can you adjust those things moving forward based upon what's important to you? So if you know that going to the gym in the evening just works better for you in your lifestyle, stick to it. If you know that waking up maybe just an hour before work instead of 2 hours ahead of time, stick to it. That's the biggest thing that I'm taking into 2026 and yonder. Yonder is such a funny word. What works for me? What day-to-day works for me? What schedule works for me? You got to put you first, okay? And there are going to be a lot of days when you are not motivated. Trust me, I know. But it's not about being motivated. It's about progression, right? Last week we said we're choosing progression over perfection. I used to think I was so lazy. Like, the smallest things was just not happening for me. And it's just because I was doing it at a time that didn't make sense. Me cooking on a Wednesday night doesn't make sense to me, respectfully. By Wednesday, I'm burnt out. I'm tired from work. I'm tired from the gym. The last thing I want to do is be in the kitchen cooking. So now my new routine is I meal prep like crazy. I meal prep like crazy on Sunday, so that at least I give myself until Thursday, maybe Friday, before I have to cook again. And I cook a lot of food because it's not just for me, it's for my boyfriend and I. But if that's what it's going to take so that I have a peace of mind throughout the week, then so be it. If it means me being in the kitchen all day Sunday, so I don't got to worry about it for the beginning and most of my week, that's okay with me. Instead of how do I stay motivated throughout the week, I had to ask myself, how can I make this week easier for me? Because there's going to be days when I'm exhausted. There's going to be days when I don't feel like it. A lot of them. I know that it's usually hard for me to sleep at night. So now I take magnesium and I journal right before bed, and I put on lo-fi R&B or instrumental jazz music. Knocked out. Stop raw dogging life. Stop it. If something is not working for you, you have to switch it up. If you find that all last week you wasn't sleeping well because you were on your phone up until 5 o'clock in the morning, then cut it out. If you know that your stomach is going to hurt in the morning because you ate late last night, cut it out. Because I reflected on 2025 on what didn't work for me, I now know how to go to 26 and crush it. And I mean crush it. I know it's only the middle of January, but promise you, this year is looking to be good. If I stick to the systems that I have created, can't stop me. You can't stop me. Think about the days that you're not motivated and what you can do to kind of push through them. Or, like I said, make it easier for yourself. I challenge you to create non-negotiables for your days that work for you. Create 2 to 3 for your morning routine, create 2 to 3 for your night routine, and create maybe 1 or 2 for your week and stick to them. Think about how you want your days to look. Think about how you want your mornings to look. Think about how you want your nights to look and stick to them. I promise you it's going to be a game changer. Plan ahead. Give yourself grace. Create systems and stick to them. As the queen of starting over, I'm here to tell you this is the last time we're starting over. Because on this journey that we're on right now, we are being intentional and we're being strategic. Today, I challenge you to create those non-negotiables. Drop them in the comments and let me know what they are so I can help hold you accountable and I can hold myself accountable. There's no progression without reflection, but it also doesn't have to be perfection either. That's a bar. I made that up myself. Also, I would love to know what things that you all are struggling with when it comes to starting over. Drop a comment and let me know what's been the hardest thing for you in your rebrand or your starting over journey. And what's one thing that you feel like you can do to change it? And then let's talk about it. My name is Maine. Thank you for watching Maine Energy, where we talk about all things God, growth, the gym, and getting our life together. I look forward to seeing you next week. And remember, give yourself grace. Every day is not going to be perfect, but the best you can do is try. Love you, bye.